Guys, if you try to lie about what's going on in your head and try to outsmart your own head, you'll get lost in your own head. Do you understand? I hope you motherfuckers do, because you crazy. They're just fucking with you. They're just fucking with me. Okay, when you connect to... Okay, I connect to... okay, they made Little Hawk and Fun up, right? And Chief Madrid, he doesn't talk to... When he goes to the Floridas, because on the other side of the Floridas, okay, do you know where the Florida mountains are? Here in New Mexico, okay. That's where Fun was born, okay? And Apaches will go back to certain places to where they were born to pray, okay, to connect to their ancestors, and they know where their ancestors are born, and do you understand? There was probably a reason why Lozan took that woman back there to give birth. It was special. When Lozan was not with Victoria and the people, and they got hunted down and massacred, okay, because Lozan felt it was more important in prayer, okay, felt it was more important in prayer. Okay. It said Lowe's something in prayers. Yeah, Google started putting the stuff on there to turn it off. But Lozan felt it was more important, to take this woman, okay, that was Mescalero, a mix of Mescalero and Chiricahua child, okay. I think the father's Chiricahua, yeah, because I'm not sure. I don't know. You'll have to ask Chief Madrid. You have to ask him. I'm not sure. Ask Fun. There you go. God dang. Okay. Galatle is his uncle. Okay, I know that. The Geronimo, the one you guys call Geronimo, is Fun's uncle. And he was with them after... Okay, but Lozan is his aunt. Okay. And she's Mescalero. Okay. But he favors his aunt more than his uncle. Okay. So then this is, okay. Holy cow. So, okay, that means he's... Galathley's, okay, and I'm pretty sure Lozan, okay, and that was probably her sister. It's her, her sister, okay. So her sister, so she's with her sister who's pregnant. Okay, from a Chiricahua man then, okay. That's what I'm feeling, I don't know. Other people will tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, but guys, the Mormons also said, okay, that my grandma Kramer has no Jew, okay? Yeah. You get all these people, he's wrong. How many times have I gotten stuff in prayer, and then other people, no, our records say this, but other people say, no, he's right. This is what really happened. And so that's happened to me numerous times. People sit there, well, no, it says this, but then you go look at the history and go, no, he's right. 2 and 2 is 4. Why would you call yourself Kramer and Jewish peddler? Okay, so there's so many times, you can write on a piece of paper that I'm gravity. Does that make me gravity? Okay? Like that Francisca lady with Richard Dawkins, there's no evidence left by the Egyptian libraries and the library keepers. Why do you think a lot of those people burned down those libraries? Because, guys, they would write down what they said was the truth, and what, if it's not in our archives, it did not exist. Okay? How many people were, it was real hard to find the stuff where people wrote down, that they put smallpox in the blankets when they were able to find those smoking guns. The thing was, if they did that, why would you write that down? Arrogance or guilt, usually one of the two. Sometimes it's guilt, and mostly it's arrogance. And write it down as a good war plan on how to get rid of these people. Well, you put smallpox in the blankets, they have no immunity to it. Do that. Excellent business maneuver. They're Indians. Okay. They're murdering savages. It's a very effective way to get rid. It's like writing down instructions on how to use rat poison to kill rats. Do you understand how these people think? You're not thinking like an asshole. You're thinking like a human being. Don't think like a human being. Think like an asshole. Okay? Think like a murdering, God's chosen people to cleanse the world of all the murdering, 3/5 of a man. Do you understand? I'm watching this really cute movie that Dorothy Dandridge was in. I think she adored making it. And she liked Harry Belafonte. And I'm pretty sure Harry Belafonte liked her too. And I don't want to know why. I don't want to know what's up with it. I don't want to know. Maybe they did have a thing. And it just didn't work. That happens a lot in Hollywood. You have this really attractive couple and it doesn't work. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't want to know. Okay? I don't want to know. Stuff. Who's mom and who's dad? And if they can tell you, a lot of times you don't know. It's like, shit. Some women, okay, my Granny Terrell, she had a swinging door on the log cabin, okay? And half the time, she didn't know which one was the baby daddy, okay? Because she wasn't dating, when you're having sex with 3 guys at the same time, okay? And you don't know which one's the baby's daddy. Okay, there are women like that. And then there are guys, you a fucking him and him too, it ain't my baby, it looks just like you. No, he favored the milkman, right? Remember that from, what's the name of that show? Hollywood Shuffle. But, guys, shit, I'm tired. This is exhausting. Just this stuff is exhausting. I'll be fine. I'll recover through this. I've been through the military's east wing and west wing. Yeah, I've been through this before. It got, when they put Biden in, I got COVID. They gave me a vaccine that just fucked up my liver, okay? Because they you cannot shop if you don't have your proof of vaccination, is the way they made us feel. And so, they're like, oh, it was much better during the Biden administration than the Trump administration or the Obama administration. No, okay. The way it is we would love to secure your release. Yes, Lord Dooku, I know, but it's going to be difficult to secure my release. They make both sides, okay, the way they make it seem is the Republicans like fucking you to death. And the Democrats would love to save you from getting fucked to death, but the Republicans are just so damn evil and in charge. And that's the way they make it seem. It's like, but neither one of you can get up and admit that you're wrong and stand up for the beauty of the Lord's Prayer. And the Democrats can't do it because the Republicans are just too evil and have too large of a following of stupid, self-righteous hypocrites that have turned Jesus into their pagan immigrant song, War God. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Come to, we are your overlords, right? And you watch the Democrats, it's like, are you serious? It's just too hard to share the perfection of the Lord's Prayer and correct their hypocrisy of their use as a religion as a killer cult from clowns from outer space with satellites. So we have to use socialism and science to rid the world of the scourge of Abrahamic religion. And you're like, yeah, Sam Harris, we get it. How Richard Dawkins and Francesca of you. Look, guys, when 2 tribes, Frankie goes to Raleigh, relax, just don't do it, right? I'm looking really, I forward to interesting to see what, Lopez tells me when we meet in the future, how her talk with Little Hawk and Fun went. That'll be fun. So you talk to him. So they talk to you. Apparently you have connections in spirit to women that, you know. How do you have relation to Cheyenne women, Miss Jennifer Lopez? I don't want to hear that. See, how do I have relation to migration? So tribes. Oh, shut up, Miss Arwak. Okay, trains and boats and planes. You're funny. Okay, so there's okay. Yeah, because how does the line of King David end up being born in Las Cruces, New Mexico? Shut up. You're funny. I like you. Sometimes. I said like you. I didn't say I love you sometimes. I wasn't being Amy with Natalie. You love her sometimes. So I said I like you sometimes. Okay. I love you all the time. Like you sometimes. Sometimes it's like, tonight, Carmen. I don't want to talk to this woman. She drives me crazy. Okay. She drives me nuts. She drives me nuts. Now, Janet Jackson gets more intimidated and kind of scared of me. Okay, because I scare people because it's like, man, people try to do this and that was David Rockefeller. No, okay, you're scarier than David Rockefeller. I'm not scarier than David Rockefeller. Just don't be selfish and get children mass murdered and raped to death because you want to. They'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and Jesus die. What, Parsons? You ain't nothing guys be scared of me. I don't understand. Okay, people to stay in business because they're addicted to fucking and fighting and killing over money and feeling powerful doing it with technology. You go, okay. Now that's someone. It's not someone to be scared of. It's just someone to look at. That's pathetic, like Harry Potter with Lord Voldemort. But being scared of me, I mean, the only people that should be scared of me are, you know, pimps and hoes that sit there and say, I got you a new girl, she's going to make you more money than the last girl made you. I hate the bitch. Have 10 guys fuck her, so her twat's falling down by the time she's 25. Okay, that's the only reason you'd have to be scared of me. Okay? Is if you were a vengeful, jealous Heidi Fleiss who wanted to fuck to death all the girls in the Poshmark commercials because they think they're so hot, right? Now, if you think that's girl, if you think this is you, here's what I want you to do. Ask for forgiveness and stand up for a Lord's Prayer and shout it from the highest mountain. Yay, there you go. Right? So ain't nobody have any good reason to be scared of me. Okay? Because Donald Trump ain't scared of me. He's too damn dumb to be scared of himself. Okay? Tom Homan ain't scared of me. He's too stupid to be scared of himself. Holy Jihad, Batman. There you go. Thanks, Lopez. I do believe that you talked to those two men. All right. Good listening, Missy. Okay. Hi, Max and Emmy. I was going to say. Okay. Ask, Loopy, are you single? Okay. Want to go to dinner sometime, maybe? Yeah. Have some Amy nachos? Well, that's too much. Okay, salad. Okay. Maybe, no spinach puffs. No, I don't do spinach puffs. They sound horrid. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I love you. Hope this one loads fast, too. I'm tired and I got to go soak.